Good morning, y'all. I ain't sleepy, but I was thinking it's been a few days, so I need to find something to talk about, pop up on here, man. And at first I couldn't come up with nothing, but then I started remembering all the shit that been going on. All the shit that been going on. I'm gonna start off with FNG King, man, and then it's up. You know what I'm saying? We just find something to go on. A little bit about Jay-Z now, and after that, who knows? What's up, y'all? Good morning. Pat, Twin, what's up, y'all? Okay, so I had seen a little bit of what FNG King said the other day, but then last night I seen some more and I was like, oh my God, little boy. And I hate to say it, we don't have to look at it from a reality point of view. I'm gonna tell y'all some of the stuff dude said about Finesse2tymes. Some of it gotta be true, and then some grown up that he was around now was putting him up to this, but now I see some of the shit dude said. I don't believe no grown up in their right mind would be that dumb to tell the little boy to say. So let's go by what he said. He said Finesse2tymes was abusive. He didn't say he was abusing him, he said he was abusive. He said that he be beating on Sugar. He was like, he ain't supposed to have no guns around him. He be having guns around him. Sugar be having guns. He said, the man ran off on a plug out of Oklahoma with like 200 bowls. I said, God, that's why I say ain't no grown up told you to say this shit, man. Cause ain't no grown up gonna allow you to tell that this man ran off on a plug with 200 bowls, man. Like that's you saying too much, bro. Like you saying shit that can get you targeted. And I know you 10 to 12 years old in that age range, and it's sad that you can put a target on your back where somebody would actually be trying to wipe you off the face of the earth. But the type of shit you said, bro, is serious to the point where somebody could be trying to wipe you off the face of the earth, bro. You real deal snitching. You ain't just tattletale. You real snitching. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, it's a sad situation. He jumped on there, he was like, and mob time, let me tell you what happened with y'all. When we was in Tennessee, and he was talking about y'all chain got took, y'all chains ain't get took. He melted them chains down and made the FNG handout chain. Damn, boy, what is you, boy, if you don't, shh. You know what I'm saying? You saying stuff that can have people trying to harm this man, which makes it to where people could be trying to harm you because you running your mouth. And it ain't even just that. The reality standpoint is you had a bright future because people know you from a young age. How you think Michael Jackson got? I tell y'all all the time. How you think Serena Williams and her sister got so rich? How you think Tiger Woods became a billionaire? They've been at it since they was kids, bro. You've been at this gangster shit in this rap game since you was a kid. You still a kid. And your career not gonna make it to be grown. And I'm not saying because you ain't gonna be breathing. I'm saying because you ratting, bro. And I know you a child, but ain't nobody else really that's grown and really out here like that don't want to deal with you no more because you just told all Finesse2tymes business, bro. And I hate that for you because I know you young and you don't realize the dynamics of what you did and what you said. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's sad when little kids think they grown. And I gotta play devil's advocate, man, because I see a little bit of what Finesse2tymes was saying, a little bit, not everything. But and I'm gonna give you a breakdown of what I'm talking about. A few months ago, before King ran away, Finesse2tymes did sit him down, and he did tell the whole world on camera, hey man, we've been doing too much with King. We've been, you know what I'm saying, he been too much grown folks shit. It's back time for him to be in the kid place. So if he gonna be around me, he gonna have to go to school. He gonna have to do all this shit. And I was like, I was commended for this, but I'm like, bro, finally, realize that you got a bright young man, and he impressionable right now, bro. The kids at that age are like clay, man. You can mold them into what you want them to be. And right now, you molding dude to a damn super thug. So then when he got talking about he had to go to school and all this, I'm like, yes, bro, yes. Send him to school, make him learn, bro. Let him see both sides of the game. Let him get street smart and book smart at the same time. So when it's time for him to grow up and start making his decisions, he already know the game backwards and forwards. I know a lot of people like, man, well, why you gotta be street smart? And I'm like, cause bro, the world we living in today, let's not be dumb, bro. Let's not be dumb. The world we live in today, kids need to know what's going on. We don't live in the patty cake world no more, where you can sugarcoat everything and spoon feed these kids and think they gonna make it out here. They gonna get taken advantage of. King like, man, dude ain't giving me no. I'm like, bro, hold on. Every time I seen you, you had more money than me. You had more money than most of my viewers. You was bankrolling it up. Now, true enough, you shouldn't have been out here gambling and a lot of this other stuff you was doing. But I don't care how fake you say a pill was, if you say that strap that said Glock on the side of it was a BB gun or what. That was doing too much, bro. Whoever you around now, letting you hop on video with 10 pills on your tongue and talking about this strap is your girl and all this. Yeah, bro, they doing too much, bro. And he was telling on himself when he was saying it, because one of the things I did peep what he said was, he said, Finesse2tymes did not send me away. He texted my phone every day asking me and telling me I can come back if I'm ready to be a kid. And that's why I say you can't just jump on Finesse2tymes in a bad way, because he already, King telling you the truth while he trying to tell you some bullshit. Finesse2tymes was trying to put that man in a kid's place and he ain't want to. He said, man, you got me off the internet when you seen me. This is how the world know me for what I was doing on the internet. You trying to change me up. Right, bro. That was his whole reason to come to get you. And so he could get you out of what you was doing on the internet, because you were living a dangerous lifestyle, bro. You were moving too fast for your age. And even though he finessed you and got you up under him and let you do a little bit of the bad shit that you were used to doing, and then he tried to curtail that shit, you wasn't with the curtail part. You wasn't with the, hey man, you got to calm down. You got to stop doing this. You got to go to school. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your grades up. You got to be somebody, man. We done seen it before. Like, on some real shit. That's the same thing that happened to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was running with Cash Money before he was king age. And when them grades started suffering, when them A's and B's started slipping, that man got pulled right off that record label and told, no sir, no sirski. When them grades get back up, you can go back and do some Cash Money shit. Long story short, it might have took a year and a half, but Wayne got back to that Cash Money shit because Wayne grades went back up. Education is always gonna be king around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the midst of Young Money blowing up Lil Wayne ass when registered at the University of Houston, I think, and got back in school. Because education is king. No matter how much money you got, if you're a dummy, you're not gonna be able to hold on to that money. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how many contracts you got if you can't read the contracts. And I ain't talking about read like ABC read. I'm talking about if you don't understand these big ass words, they gonna slide in here to confuse you and trick you up and trip you up. then you're gonna lose when you sign your contract. Lil Wayne was losing when he was signing them contracts with Birdman. You know what I'm saying? Wayne didn't understand that when you take that 100% and you break it down 51% to 49%, 49 is a big percentage. But that 1% that Birdman kept makes him majority and makes you minority, which means he can do what he want to do and all you can do is watch. It wasn't a 50-50 split. You can call Young Money Lil Wayne all you want to. But long as Birdman was only 51%, that's why Wayne was losing that money. That's why when them contracts split down, Birdman had control. 100 million come through, Wayne think he's supposed to get 49 of it, and you was, but guess what? Man, I've been told y'all how Birdman and a lot of these other CEOs, Gucci Mane, them was doing. When the label deal contract money come through, the 100 million, the 30 million, the 50 million, that man was keeping that shit, putting it in his pocket. That was supposed to be for your label to have a budget so they could turn around and give your artist a budget. You know what I'm saying? How that work? The label get to cheating the artist, but then when you got a nigga like Birdman here, he gonna cheat the label. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all Gucci Mane was, he'll go buy everybody a chain. That come out your budget. You got to recoup that. You got to pay that chain back off. That's why when he booted everybody out the label, first thing he said was, hey, let me get them chains back. Let you get the chains back, bro. I thought these was all chains. No, Sirski. You owe for them chains. Them chains ain't paid for. That's in your budget. Just like your producers and your studio time and your videos and your everything else. You got to pay for all that. Everything I gave you, you got to recoup that. And if you can't recoup that, you in debt. Man, what the hell wrong with this dude, bro? He must be on some drugs or something. You too, bro. Come on. Pass me up so I can get behind you and pass the food in front of me. But yo, speed limit 50 miles an hour, we going 30. I know I can't do that. But that's what was happening, man. And you got to be smart enough to realize that. Like, I ain't go to contract school, but I'm a hip hop junkie, man. So I watch enough and I learn enough. And I've been seeing all these dudes. Like when we was young, we used to always wonder why the head rapper was signing all these other rappers. Take somebody like Ludacris. Take somebody like Nelly. Y'all rappers was signing all these other rappers to y'all label. And even though you would have some talent, the label would falter. Because you wasn't focusing on the talent, you didn't care about the talent, you had got that label deal budget and was like, yep, I'm balling. But you wasn't really, yeah, you was, but you wasn't balling correctly. You wasn't working with that bread, stacking it up. You were letting Universal and UMG and whoever else, you know what I'm saying, line your pockets. And that ain't what was supposed to be happening, priority. That ain't what was supposed to be happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an example of somebody who did the game right. Master P. They gave P, what was it, like 30 million that first go round. Ooh, excuse me. P was signing artists. P was putting artists out at least once a month. An album come out. And that's how he kept getting his money up. Because the big label seen him, priority seen him, okay, he gonna handle his business, he gonna put artists out. He gonna shoot these videos. You know what I'm saying? These artists is gonna do shows, they gonna perform, they gonna make their money back. Or should I say, they gonna make our money back. So when it's time to come back to the table and do another deal with P, they gonna come back and do another deal with P because they know P is gonna do it. They're not gonna come back and do another deal with Gucci Mane on the same label because, bro, you didn't put the last artist out. Pooh Shiesty got one album out. It did good. But where he at now? He in prison. We can't recoup on Pooh Shiesty. Fujiato, he put one out. Where he at? He in prison. We can't recoup on him. Intention. She ain't put no album out. Rest her soul. She passed away. Big Walk Dog. Where's the Big Walk Dog album? Little boy from little such and such from not Little Rock, but from West Helena, Arkansas. Where his album at? Him and Cootie them. And that's what I'm saying. These artists don't run their record labels right because they came from the bottom and they needed the money. They've been out here acting like they was balling out the chain the whole time. But you balling with the label money, you ain't balling with your own bread. That's all I'm saying. Yo Gotti doing it right. They bust down checks with him. Yo Gotti gonna put his artists out there, and what happened? Like on the cool, CMG run the rap game. When Gotti put artists out there, they go do their big one. And you can't talk about them. Glorilla out there doing it. Boogie out there doing it. You know what I'm saying? Bag out there doing it. And they've been doing it since the jump. I think Gotti learned his lesson. I think when he was with I&E, when he had the I&E label, it seemed like he was signing artists and the artists wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. And I think he learned his lesson, like, you know what? Man, I'm gonna really put the money behind these artists instead of putting it in my pocket. I'm gonna put the money behind these artists and I'm gonna let them really go out here and get their shine on, make them some money and make me my money. Instead of me just taking the money and then I gotta end up dropping them from the label. But that goes back to why, like I said, Wayne having to go back to school to get educated. And that's why I say it was imperative that Finesse2tymes got King back in school. But King, man, I hate to say it, bro, and ain't no telling what'll happen because, like I say, he is young and he can grow out of that, what he did, and people might overlook it and forgive him when he get old enough to know the difference. But as of right now, he don't realize what he has done to his own self. Like, bro, you're not gonna be able to have them opportunities that you was having because of what you just did. Now you just scared everybody. Cause like you was sitting there like, man, let me think real quick. What else he doing? You were trying to come up with every last thing you could tell on this man. You were telling on his legal situation how he ain't supposed to have the straps around him, but he had the straps. You was talking about how he be cheating on his girl, how he be beating on his girl, how he in a poly relationship, how he ran off on the plug, how he melted them dude's chain down. I'm like, God damn, bro. A dude ain't safe around you, man. You gonna mess around and get somebody whacked. Because them serious allegations that you and the thing is, I know Mob Ty heard this shit like, oh yeah, the man say he got robbed and he really went to the jeweler and melted my chain down. So he really just you took that, huh? That's an $80,000 chain. That's $150,000. You took that, huh? Like, damn, bro. The man was somebody he still owe the jeweler money. The jeweler be calling about his breaking. Damn, bro. Shit. I feel like 50 say, damn, what I do to you? I'm trying to tell you, hey, go back to school, nigga. All I did. But, man, at the same time, I can't just 100% take up for Finesse2tymes because even back in the day when he first started having King around, the first thing I said was, say, bro, you're a grown ass man. Why? Is you snatching the little boy, putting him in these grown man situations. And what I mean by the grown man situations is you got this little dude around you and you steady beefing with nigga. You beefing with Honeycomb. Honeycomb crazy as hell, bro. Like, that one nigga you don't want to be beefing with. Because he gonna do the most. And then he done took so many losses while he was beefing with your grandma and grandpa, you know what I'm saying? The mama house got bullet hole put all in it. Your brother ran up on his mama coming out the gas station. Man, come on, bro. And then you got this little 10-year-old running around with you, man. You know this man Honeycomb crazy for real. But that was my main concern, is that you were jumping in beef and jumping in more beef, falling out with mob ties, falling out with this person and that person. And you had this little kid around you. My thing is, if I would have been in your position and I would have had Buddy around me, this is what I would have did. Every mixtape, every album I dropped, I would have wrote him a song. But every album I would have wrote him a song. I might have hopped on the chorus or whatever it was, but I'd have had him a hit record on every album and every mixtape I dropped, bro. I would have signed him to the label, and I'd have been blowing him up little by little. He'd have been known as more than a mini-me, a prop, something that I had around me all the time. Now, I'm going to put you in a position, bro, to make your own money. You're going to make me some money too. But I'm not going to just have you out here dragging around. When we hit these clubs, you're not just going to be sitting around here watching. You're going to be on this stage, mic in your hand. You're not going to be the hype man. You're going to have your own songs. I'm going to make you some kiddie songs. Not like Barney, I love you, you love me, but I'm going to make you some songs that kids can rock with. Something that can get radio play, something that you can go out here and do videos and you can do your thing. I'm going to make it to where you got songs that's so popular that, look, you ain't even got to be on the show, on the line with me. You're going to be doing your own show for these kids your age, a little bit older. Finesse could have did that, man. I don't know what it is about me versus the rest of these dudes that's already in position. But I'm like, man, a lot of these dudes squandering their opportunities. Like, man, I see dollar signs when I see these dudes' situations. And I guess they just be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what it is. They get in position, they get comfortable with what they already got. When I be like, man, what y'all got is cool, but it ain't nothing but a stepping stone to a whole lot more money, man. It's a longevity. It might be a little extra work, put the work in though, but you're gonna look back around and you're gonna be the boss. Your money gonna be coming from all sides. You know what I'm saying? He had King in a position where King could start making his own money, take care of his family, get his mama and them out of poverty. And you ain't got to do it yourself. I know that one thing he probably was like, man, I'm gonna get in a position where I can get your family straight, bro. Nah, man. Get your money, but I'm gonna help you get your money. You can get your own family out of poverty. You ain't gonna need me. You're gonna look around, you're gonna be self-sufficient. When you in this rap game or this industry, if you want to truly make it, you got to help other people make it, bro. You can't just sit back and say, well, you know what, I'm gonna be the king and I'm gonna get all the bread, man. All the dudes that did that crumble. All them kingdoms crumble. 50 track, G-Unit is non-existent no more. Cam done tried it. Dipset is non-existent no more. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that did share the wealth, like Young Money. Wayne shared the wealth. Young Money is non-existent. J Crowder, OVO, they disappearing as we speak. And I know it's a law in the 28 laws of power to say never outshine the master. But sometimes the master got to read his own laws and be like, you know what? You got to share the wealth, because if you don't feed the wolves will eat your ass alive. That should be a rule. If you don't feed the wolves will eat your ass alive. And that's just real. If you've been in the streets, you know that rule. You know that rule. Even if you got a spoon feed them, you got to feed them. You know what I'm saying? When you running around, you might have the biggest chain, but everybody's running around with you got to have a chain, bro. Because if they don't got nothing, they gonna start looking at yours. First they gonna be proud of you because you made it. But after a while, you dragging them around with you. I done been like that in the game, bro. Like in the streets. And it wasn't even that I was hating on the homie, but the homie was kind of in love with me. What I mean by that is, he used to love to have me around. He felt comfortable with me around. He knew what type of dude I was. I'm not out here slandering your name. I'm not out here running your business to everybody. I'm not out here hating on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here just asking for shit. But at the same time, in my mind, I got tired of watching you get so much money and I wasn't getting none. And that didn't make me hate on you. It just made me want to get away from you and go get my own motion. So I stopped coming around because I'm trying to get my own shit off the ground. And he swooped up on me one day like, damn, bro, you don't fuck with me no more. I'm like, man, that ain't even it. But I'm just going to be real with you. I'm riding with you every day. And I ain't got shit going. After a while, that made me not feel good about myself, bro. You steady, you know what I'm saying, you making all this bread, even though you don't mind getting me this and getting me that and paying for the food when it's time to go out to eat or whatever, man. I want my own motion, bro. And I ain't got time to sit up under you and watch you get money. I'm not gonna sit around you and hate on you. I'm not gonna do none of that, bro. I'd rather get away from you and get my own shit going in. When I link back up with you, we both bosses. You know what I'm saying? I was coming back when I got my paper right, but I wasn't gonna come back empty-handed. I wasn't gonna come back with my hands out. I'm not comfortable like that. I didn't feel good like that. One thing I'm learning from watching you is you can get up off your ass and go get you some motion. And that's when, you know what I'm saying? That's when my street dealings in that regard start. Like, hey, bro, you got to get out and get some money. Whatever you do, you got to get out and get you some money. So I realized, man, yeah, you got to feed the wolves, but it comes a certain point where you got to teach the wolves to feed themselves. If you're going to keep them around you, then you got to put them in position to feed themselves. And that's one thing King spoke on with Finesse2tymes at the same time. Was, hey, man, you wasn't trying to see me win. And I believe dude was trying to see you win. He just didn't know how to put him in position. Finesse2 pimp game, 2 vice lord, 2 street game, 2 dope game to learn how to deal with a child. No matter how good his intentions were, he didn't know how to accomplish the mission. And the way he was supposed to accomplish that mission was the opposite of what he was doing. Like, nah, I'm not going to let you watch me work. I'm going to let you watch me work, and I'm going to put you to work at the same time. You can use me for example. I'll let you perform on stage with me to get the butterflies out, but at the same time, you can start performing at these malls, at these talent shows. We're going to start putting your videos out with just you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna build your image up to you, the kid that all these other kids want to be. But at the same time, I'm not gonna let you be detrimental to all these kids. So now you're not gonna be out here in your videos of smoking backwoods and having 100 perks in your mouth and playing with straps and all that. You're gonna be going to school. Even if you is in grown man situations, you're going to be smart. And I ain't just saying smart like you're going to be smart behind the scenes. No, you're going to be smart in your video. They're going to see you going to school in your video. You ain't got to be rapping like Bow Wow was when he was that age, but you damn sure gonna be seen in some situations they can relate to, not situations they need to be trying to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna promote you like a child, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you the game. I'm gonna give you the game. I'm not gonna make you work for it. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay me for the game now. I'm gonna let you know up front. Say, bro, this is what we doing. This is why we doing this. We building you an image that's gonna last. You're gonna be able to transcend when you get to the right age from a child to a teenager rapping. You're gonna be able to transcend from a teenager rapping to a grown man rapping. It's all gonna be believable, bro. You gonna make it for the rest of your life. I'm gonna make it where 10 years from now, you can still be rapping. I'm not gonna put you in the lane where, oh, well, he just a kid. They already know you ain't just a kid. They already know you ain't just a kid. So when you get back to this shit right here, you know it was already there. But on another note, man, I don't really know exactly where it, but Jay-Z took a couple of major losses already in development. One, the judge is on his lawyer's ass. Shapiro basically told him he don't like his dirty tactics. You playing dirty pool, bro. I don't like that. Because he's trying to basically hold court in the street. Or should I say hold court like a court of public opinion. They trying to smear it. Even though it's a grown woman now, the victim is still looked at as 13 because the victim was 13 when it happened. And they trying to smear the name of the victim. They want the victim identity revealed. That's another thing. The judge has ruled that the victim can stay a Jane Doe. The same way they are coming after Busby, trying to make him look bad in court of public opinion. Talking about he gave a woman disease and filed them fake cases. They paying people to pull up on him. That's why they want their girl name. Because if they can get the Jane Doe name, then all of a sudden, all type of whack ass shit gonna start popping up on her. That's how niggas like Jay-Z avoid going to prison and beat their lawsuits. Because they will trash you so bad until you don't even feel like the lawsuit worth it no more. You won't even be able to get a lawyer because your lawyer is gonna look at what he did to the last lawyer, which was Busby. And they gonna be like, man, they dug so deep in the dude past and trashed him, I don't know if I want to deal with it. Like, I'm cheating on my wife, or I done beat my child a time or two, and I don't need them putting my business out there, so I'm not even gonna defend this case. I'm gonna pass on it. And that's the type of shit they doing, trying to make the attorneys look bad, so the attorneys give up the case. They want to put the girl name out there so they can start making her look bad. Maybe she'll drop the case. But the judge is ruling against all that. So the girl does not have to come from up under her Jane Doe identity. She can remain anonymous. And even though they don't have to stop attacking the lawyer, the judge can already let them know he don't like that shit. So y'all can keep playing with him if you want to. This is the judge in the case. Piss him off. Play with your life. Let me see what else is going on with the case. I'm hearing that the third person in the lawsuit that's been exposed, I don't believe it's public yet, that they done came out and just identified, like they came out with Jay-Z name and was like, hey, Celebrity B is Jay-Z. Celebrity C, I'm hearing it's Jennifer Lopez. Which that would make sense because Jennifer Lopez was with Puff back then. I was thinking it was either gonna be J-Lo or Mary J. The reason I thought it was gonna be Mary J is because she got her own freaking allegations out about being a PDF with Danny Boy. If y'all don't know what's going on with that, y'all can go look up the Danny Boy and Mary J. Blige situation when he was supposed to be 15. And Mary J. Blige was flying across the country to molest him. Might be the reason the boy turned Fruity Pebbles. Now y'all know he Fruity Pebbles, he don't hide it. He don't lie about it. I think he's proud of it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If you're gonna do it, you might well be proud of it. What else? I don't know. I'm tripping about oh yeah, his wife just did the little fake Super Bowl halftime. The Christmas Bowl, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I thought it was just a regular football game on Christmas Day. But Beyonce just did that. I guess mixed reviews. Some people that love Beyonce say she did good. The people that don't love Beyonce say it was a 0 out of 1 through 10. I'm on the side of people who don't like Beyonce, so I didn't even tune in. I don't really watch NFL, I watch college, so I didn't really know. Just I had heard about it, but I didn't know she was really performing or winning. I heard she did something that you can't do in the NFL with your hand. Make that pew something. If you was in the NFL, you did that'd be an automatic 15 yards. I wonder what they did to her. But if y'all remember, it was a point in time where I was telling y'all, they make it sound good like Jay-Z is a billionaire and he's racking up his bread. Jay-Z get all his money from turning on folks. They pay him to turn on his people. That's where he make majority of his money from. You know what I'm saying? The Barclays Center when he turned on Brooklyn. The NFL on Kaepernick and turn on us, do what he want to do. Probably got paid to turn. Made a lot of money turning on Dame Ash and Biggs when he connived them and talked him into selling Rockefeller. But his wife just made a bag off that little halftime show, and that's what I was telling y'all. Like they married, a majority of his money is like he really is pimping that woman. A majority of his money is coming from her. He be like, if you don't get out there and get my bread, I run the halftime show. I'm gonna put you out there to get my bread. Cause he ain't finna get out there and do no halftime show. He like, I ain't saying he can't, but he ain't. So he gave her, she can't do the Super Bowl. So he gave her another show like, this all you. Now get out there and make my money. I don't know. I think it was something else I wanted to talk about, man. I'll say a little bit about this. Have y'all noticed or have y'all seen how DJ Academics, I know y'all notice how he be slurping Drake up and glazing Drake. But have y'all seen how bad Drake is doing him for that in return? Like right now, Drake on a press run, he going to all the different streamers. He did Cassinet, he doing Aiden Ross and them, all that. But he ain't doing no act. What's up with it, Lance? He ain't went on Academic show yet. Dude, like, I never really realized how bad he be curving Academics and how bad he be doing dude. But Act to still be riding them both acts like that. Like I seen one where Drake was on live stream himself, he was on his own phone. And I guess Act popped up on there, or he was already on there, and he said something. But out of everybody on the stream, Drake looked at his phone and told Act, man, just go and get off my screen, bro. He was like, man, Act, just exit the line. And I'm like, bro, you let dude just do you any type of way, and you still be riding his nuts and hyping him up, and you know what I'm saying? And you know everything that's done in the dark gonna come to the light. So they leaking the videos of academics bumping all Kendrick Lamar songs, and some type of way they got out and hacked the Spotify so they could tell how many times he done been bumping Kendrick Lamar. And for you to always be riding Drake nuts, Kendrick Lamar, academics, #2 stream artist. Like you be bumping all dude shit all the time. It's like anytime you cut your camera off, you cut the Kendrick Lamar on. I don't get that. As much as you be hating on this man. And now that we rolling, I also was telling y'all that 50 Cent had something to do with Drake this whole time. Like, man, I seen him in the club and they was chilling, they was talking. He got to bag it up. 50 Cent will tell on himself, he dropped too many hints. I think 50 wrote some of that shit for Drake. That would explain why some of it was so lame. That would also explain why 50 Cent, or should I say Drake, came in the video with the spinning G-Unit piece. You see what I'm saying? That would also explain why 50 was like, oh, I'm positive Drake got some more Kendrick disses in the chamber. Ain't no way you losing and you going back and forth like that and you ain't constantly writing more music. So with all that being said, in the way that 50 is running around glazing Drake right now, because I know at one point in time 50 was like, nah, Drake won. Kendrick didn't win. And I'm like, man, these niggas corny as hell with that shit. The whole world know who won, and you gonna try to tell us different. So I'm like, man, I believe 50 is invested in Drake. I believe 50 was writing them diss records, some of them. Because even now, 50 still hating on Kendrick Lamar, trying to make it to where he can't diss Drake at the Super Bowl, and trying to, you know what I'm saying, piecing this out with Drake pulled a smart move by suing and this and that. Say Officer 50. Officer Jackson. We're not gonna play the police shit. We're not gonna play the lawyer shit. We're not gonna play none of that. Like, what is you doing, bro? You out of line. You need to tell paperwork Chrissy to back off. Quit dropping the paperwork on everybody while you standing behind him telling them to do it. Because the jig is up, man. Everybody ain't no dummy, bro. You fuck with a nigga like me long enough, I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna say, you know what? This was going on right here. Drake ain't the type of nigga to put that van on that flatbed, bro, and ride around with it for 50 cents in. Everybody was wondering why in the hell did Drake got the spinning G-Unit piece? Because 50 gotta drop hints, he gotta let y'all know, he gotta get his shine on. See, the whole thing was, if Drizzy would have won, oh my God, 50 was gonna come out and brag and gloat. Yeah, I was behind the scenes, I helped him do that. But the man lost. So now you coming out trying to help build him back up. You trying to make sure that it ain't over. Because you don't want to take your L with his L. Say, man. Say the audience how you want. Hey, Drake. Hey, 50. They're not slow. You ain't gonna pull the wool over my eyes, bro. I'm highly intelligent. You might fool me for a day or two, but we ain't gonna make it through the whole week with the bullshit going on. I'm gonna catch on. So that's just my observation, man. I had me 50 got a whole lot to do with a whole lot over there. You ain't gonna convince me no different. The man doing too much trolling and too much sticking his nose where it don't belong. Also, like I've always said about Jay-Z and about Drizzy, they culture vultures. 50 Cent is turning into a culture vulture his damn self. Because if you notice, dude don't drop no music. He just waits for something to happen in hip hop and he grab onto it and he latch onto it, and as soon as they arrested Diddy, he talking about, I'm gonna make the Diddy documentary. Did he do it? Now he's all, man, they hating on me, they trying to shut down my documentary. Hey bro, you need to get your bitch ass on the sideline somewhere and get the fuck out of hip hop business, man. Make some TV shows or something. We don't need you to rap no more. You ain't rapping shit around here. You ain't putting no artists on. You didn't tow all your damn artists down. I'm gonna forever be mad at you what you did to Young Buck. You's a dumb motherfucker. Nigga Buck is a gold mine. This nigga can still rap his ass off. He's still dropping music to this day and the shit's still hard as hell. The nigga music always been harder than yours. I'm not gonna lie, 50 had a couple songs on their first album where the beats was hard as hell. Some of the lyrics hit, some of the shit was funny. It was the personality, but all that shit ain't there no more. None of that shit there no more. The personality ain't there, the lyrics ain't there, the beats ain't there. Like, bro, you just, if you would take away that album, musically, you've done nothing. Like they used to say about YB when they be like, YB better. Ja Rule better, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be real. We went a whole lot of years without Ja Rule giving us some hits that he was giving us consistently for years before you came and ruined it. That man was top of the chart with hits all over the place. He helped make Jay-Z. You can say what you want to say, but Ja Rule came on the scene with that holla, holla, all my niggas that ready to get dollar. It's murder. I was fucking with it. I was fucking with it. I can tell you exactly where I was when that shit dropped. I was in my first AIT in Fort Lee, Virginia, when that Benny Benavici dropped. The whole album wasn't shit, but every album Ja Rule was dropping had some cuts on it, and that one was no exception. That shit had some cuts on it. 50 dropped a whole lot of forgettable projects. Some albums that didn't have no hits on it, no cuts. Like if you ask me, his last 2 songs that I would even bump, and it might just be, you know how you hear shit so long that it become a hit in your head, you can't forget it. And that's that, them 2 theme songs, excuse me, from the TV show. Them songs are straight. They better than straight. I ain't gonna just downplay them. They better than straight. But as a whole, man, the last 11, 12, 13 years, that thing gave us nothing, bro. A bunch of damn movies. The man can't act, bro. We just gonna be real. I'm gonna tell y'all something else I hate about 50. I remember about 16, 17 years ago when he was telling about how he was taking these classes and learning words to throw out in his speech. And he was like, they told me to say the word actual. Because when you say the word actual, it gives a person the thought of the action of the word of what you're saying. And ever since then, everything he say, he used the word actual in. I don't care if it's a movie or just regular conversation on the radio. If you start, you're not gonna be able to forget this now. If you heard me say it, you're gonna start hearing it when he say it all the time. Even in the movies, bro. Like one of my favorite movies is Southpaw. So at the time when dude White had died, he was talking to him. He was like, man, Marina didn't want me to fight no more. And he was like, that was then, champ. But now she would absolutely want you to sign the actual contract. And I'm like, damn, bro, how many times you gonna say actually and actual in the same damn sentence? Like, okay, we all know that you took a couple speech classes. But is that the only word you learned in the speech class, or is that the only one I picked up on? Or is it because I heard you say that at one time, now I hear you say it in every interview. Every time you get speaking, you say that shit. Now it's fucked y'all head up because y'all gonna start hearing this shit. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we should... Oh my God. What about this beef between Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma? Because I'm going to tell y'all, I think Clarissa Shields, y'all know that my business, I'm in love with her. Like, for real, for real. I knocked Papoose ass out by her. I don't think Remy need to be fucking with her. And I ain't even just talking about, like, with them hands. She done already called out the fight. You don't want to fight her. And Remy, we know you will shoot something, but Clarissa Shields got them hands, and she'll go pick that weapon up too. Because we just learned that after old boy knocked her down, he was cheating. He ain't had no pad in his glove. And when he knocked her ass down on that little video that we seen, what we didn't see was when she got back up, she ran out the building to the car. Came back with that thing. It wasn't even the gun, she was gonna cut him. But what I'm here to talk about is these bars. The bars. Clarissa Shields all over YouTube dropping bars and the shit hard. I'm like, on some real shit on my mama. About the first, no, not the first, but about the time she dropped like the second one that I heard, my thoughts was this here. If she put a whole album out, the motherfucker would at least go gold. Might go platinum, but if she dropped a whole album, it would at least go gold. And it made me think, like, Remy, I know you a battle rapper. You don't want to battle this girl with the shit coming out of her mouth. Because first of all, the shit coming out of her mouth is the truth. She rapping a bunch of factual shit. When she talking about knocking bitches out. When she talking about the money and the cars and all this shit that you might want to cut it out. She really got these Rolls Royces and she really got the houses and all that shit. She really got these belts. Whooping all these bitches. She really is undefeated. She really did cross over to MMA and get the whooping holes over there too. Like, stay in your lane. And I know rapping your lane, so shit, get out your lane and find a new lane. And she done hop in your lane and she's doing a little bit better than you. I'm dead ass serious. I would not be surprised if she dropped an album or at least a single in the next few months. What's the topic? Oh shit, that's her husband, baby. And now that he done got a little older, he look just like that nigga. Just like that nigga. They both got the same little weird shaped head and all that. But I've been a girl step. And then the main had her call me and tell me she can't see me no more. She can't talk to me no more. She can't talk to me no more. Can't link up with me no more. He told her he don't want her getting no DNA test with me. None of that. And I said, boy, that's a whole ass nigga move. But that's their main wife. So he trying whatever he can try. I ain't gonna lie. I was feeling myself because I was like, shit. Nigga, how you gonna control your, how you gonna control her? Now, you couldn't control her at first. She been sliding draws off me for years. And now that she's pregnant and it might be my baby, you think you're gonna be able to tell her something? Shit, you prove me wrong. Maybe not, I don't know. I done talked to her since then. But I was just on some cordial shit. I wasn't trying to fuck with her. Because I feel like you gotta be fucking up my blessings. I ain't gonna say it'd be different if she wasn't married to the man, But she is married to the man, so I gotta quit trying to interfere in what God put together. Anything other than that, you know how God works, shit, it'll come out in the wash. If we wrong about the situation, it'll come out. You know, I'm gonna keep checking back periodically, but I can't just jump in there and try to force nobody's hand. But I know exactly what the man look like. And now when I look at the baby, I'll be like, damn, the baby look like this. So, but if I ever look back and he start looking like me, maybe then I'll try to force somebody's hand. But like I said right now, I'm gonna leave their marriage alone. But, you know what I'm saying, like I'm saying, I ain't never gonna be the type of nigga that'll give up on my child if it's mine. If I even get to suspecting it's mine, then we going in. But at the same time, I can't be praying to God and going against what he put together. That just don't work. And I know it started out like that, that's what I was doing, but shit, I done changed the whole life, and I'm still changing. I'm trying to be a better person all around. So, certain shit you just got to, you know what I'm saying, cut it out. But nah, I done talked about it. But over the time, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, I was more invested than anybody. So when I got that phone call, that shit hurt. That shit hurt, like, cause she hit me up out the blue, like she had sent me a message and was like, call me. So when I called her, that's what she wanted to talk about. She was like, hey, my husband know everything. I'm like, what you mean he know everything? She was like, everything. I'm like, how you find out? And she was like, he went through my phone and he seen all our messages, all the pictures, all the everything. He know everything. And we talked about it already. And I'm like, damn, what'd he say? He was like, shit, he told me to leave your ass alone. He told me don't call you, don't go see you, don't be fucking with you. He said that he been the one here with the baby the whole time. So you don't need to be trying to step in and take no DNA test. He told me I better not give you no DNA test. That's a bunch of shit. And I was, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to plead my case, but at the same time, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I felt how desperate the nigga was in her words. You know what I'm saying? Trying to save his marriage and all this and that. And I ain't gonna lie, I really felt bad. But I was mad because I'm like, hold on, what the fuck this nigga mean? Like, he been there the whole time. Like, I've been running around not fucking with you and not trying to, you know what I'm saying, look out for you and the baby. Man, I got a house full of shit I done bought this damn baby. I done, you know what I'm saying, over the last damn near year, I've been, every time my sister, my mama or somebody going to a baby shower, they be like, hey, you mind if I get this? I ain't gonna get it. It's just a bag of shit over there that I can't do nothing with. Yeah, the little boy can't even fit the shit no more. Because that was the thing about it. When I came back off the road that time with all that baby shit, she ain't never come back by the house since. We had seen each other, we had been meeting up. We had been linking up and shit, meeting up. But she wasn't coming by the crib. And like even then, I wanted to say something, but what I supposed to do? Make you come to the house, come get this baby stuff? I figured, hell, you'll come get it. You know what's over here? If I was just some dog ass nigga that wasn't gonna handle my responsibility, it would never been no baby stuff over there. Not that much. But just being real, man, yeah, that shit hurt me, man. I ain't got no kids. And I'm really sitting there the whole time, I'm knowing that it was a possibility it wasn't mine. But I was kind of hoping it was. But y'all know the saying, man, God don't bless no man. And that was a messy situation. That was a messy situation, man. And we were both wrong for even being in this situation. Both of them. So this go round, man. I ain't messing with nobody. And the thing is, man, this ain't my first time. I should have been learning my lesson about messing with another man's wife, knowing that shit ain't gonna turn out right. It ain't even my first time getting another man's wife pregnant, man. The first time, oh girl, she didn't have a miscarriage. She had a tubal pregnancy. The baby was in her fallopian tube. And the doctor, you know, I was on the phone with her on FaceTime when she was at the doctor's office. And the doctor came back in the room and gave her the news. Because she was going and she had got an ultrasound and shit to see if she was pregnant or not. And the doctor came back and told her, hey, you pregnant, but I got some bad news. He was like, man, the baby is in your fallopian tube and we're not going to allow you to continue with the pregnancy because here soon the baby is going to be too big to be in your fallopian tube. It's going to bust him and it's going to kill you. I do, man. That's why I say I still be praying, so I feel like God gonna have something better for me in a situation that can't no other man step in and mess up or take away or have no type of say so. You know what I'm saying? I still want my own wife, my own family. So that's what we gonna pray for. Let me hop out this truck and disconnect this trailer right quick. You said we hiring? Shit, you got to go on Indeed. But even though I drive for FedEx, I don't work for FedEx. I work for a third-party company. One of them companies that when you see them on there, they be hiring, they be talking about FedEx, but they not really one of them. Be right back. I keep talking like that. One or two people out of getting 10,000. I can live with them odds. do right this morning, y'all. I'm gonna go around here and put some gas in this truck. I had been messing up. I ain't gonna say messing up, but taking the lazy way out. Get back in the morning, and some gas in my truck up. I just dropped this gun off. And we gonna do what we supposed to do this morning, man. Hop on this long road, set this wrong road. I ain't do what you supposed to do. Quit taking shortcuts. One of my new mottos, I can't be playing with the same stuff I used to be praying for. I used to pray for the job. I can't be playing with the job. So we're gonna take this extra little 6-7 minutes, man, to fill the gas tank up for our park. Could do it this afternoon when I come back. When I come back and jump in this afternoon, I can just go. Yeah, man, we're gonna go on in this video here. Y'all don't be afraid to take that long road, set it the wrong road, do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help, tell somebody you love me, you know I love y'all, and I appreciate you. Y'all have a good day.